Not that it would take necessarily 2 hours to download with my speed, but like sometimes on consoles, especially the Switch, sometimes it can take a long time. I think the worst offender is my phone. Oh, look at the art style, man. That looks fantastic. I'm a bit big, aren't I? Am I not a bit big? I feel like I'm big. Shino shrinkage? No, I wasn't that bad. Never mind. Loving the music, though. Okay, that sounds awesome. We'll do English. Simply because it's easier. If you guys want to, like, lurk and stuff, you can still kind of listen.
I repeat. We interrupt this program to bring you an important emergency broadcast. A large, unidentified object has crash-landed in the city. It is headed north toward Kasuicho, destroying everything in its path. A state of emergency has been declared in Ashitaba City. The neighboring 3 wards are advised to evacuate immediately. Please defer to the police for further instructions. Be advised that the express lanes are currently out of service. Roads are expected to face heavy congestion. Proceed with caution.
Yo, that's dope. True pyro, yeah, kind of. That was awesome.
It's really happening. Just as you said. A kaiju attacked, like in that movie. So we'll do what we have to do. Get in the robots and fight. Our fate was sealed a long time ago.
Webcam. Why?
Am I inside the robot? Where did my clothes go? Warning. Daimo's signature's approaching. Enemy in range. Was that my voice? It's like hearing myself talking in my head. Preparing to intercept. Initiating tactical analysis. It's coming this way! Oh, how do I move this thing?
Fuyusaka-kun, can you hear me?
Gojo-senpai, what are you?
Why are you in Sekigahara's Sentinel?
Senpai, are you like Akun too? Did you come from the future?
We can discuss that later. Do you understand the situation we're in? That area is under attack by D-forces.
I can't.
Yes, true.
But I don't know.
It does feel like she's a sleeper agent.
And this robot's not making a peep.
No time for a full rundown. We'll have to settle for the fundamentals. Sentinels are made to be controlled with your mind. Think of it as another body connected to your brain. Try to direct it. You can do it.
Like this? Whoa, it moved! But now my head feels weird. It's like scratchy or something.
That's the link system of the nanomachines inside your brain. You'll also have a direct feed of information from the Sentinel's sensors. It should sound like your own voice is speaking directly to you. For now, you'll just have to get used to it as you fight. Can you move?
Yes, I can walk, Senpai.
They're coming closer.
I keep getting these pop-ups in the way when I try to look around.
That's your equipment interface. Use that to neutralize the D-forces in front of you.
I don't know if I'm doing this right, but how's this?
To control your pilots, move the cursor over a pilot and select A. Once the menu opens, press A to select an action and destroy the enemies using arm-mounted machine cannons.
Huh? They're onto me! No! How do I...
Arm-mounted machine cannons. Look at the video. That's so cool. Oh. Okay, cool.
I'm okay now. There's more kaiju up ahead.
Slow down. Different combat situations might call for different weapons. If they're all concentrated in one area, you could use a wide impact armament, like the rocket launchers.
What? Okay. Rocket launchers? Where's the rocket launcher button?
Check your display. The rig is on your shoulders. Focus on them.
My shoulders. Is this how I do it?
Select action and destroy the enemy using multi-rocket launcher. Just the attack range to target as many enemies as possible. Yeah, cool. We got this.
I can do it. It worked. I got him. Yeah, I got him.
Yeah, it's super cool, man. I'm loving this.
Sakakun, can you evacuate? A massive kaiju is approaching from behind.
Uh-oh.
What? Where?
Sakakun. Number 15's taken damage to the rear exhaust system.
Sentinel number 13, activated.
Another Sentinel's been transmitted behind you, Sakakun. But who is it?
This is Sentinel number 13. Moving to cover Fuyasaka-san.
Karabe, what are you doing here?
I can't let this turn out like Sector 3.
Izumi? No. There's no way his memory could have returned.
I remember doing this in my
I have a giant thing in my hands.
I think I can do this.
Thank you so much for the follow, man. I
Wait
really,
until
really
we
appreciate
call
it.
for backup, Izumi.
My
So I launched it earlier today and was curious. Oh, dude, yes. That's awesome. I'm really glad you're here, though. That's really, really cool. And I'm glad you're enjoying this, because I'm excited. This looks super, super cool. Select action and select heavy knuckles. Use L to attack the enemies in front of you while moving around.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Nice.
What a pilot. That really isn't Izumi? But how?
Did we do it?
Yeah, we did it. Hey, that's awesome. Thank you. Thanks, I appreciate it. Merci beaucoup. Where are you from? Like, you don't have to tell me the exact, you know, street and stuff, but like, I'm just curious, like, where in the province you're at. Also, I hope you don't mind. Oh, you're New Brunswick. Nice. That's also cool. Dude, I think you're my first New Brunswick viewer. We have other other Canadians in the stream. Willie is from Ontario, and I do have a few friends across the country. I think like Zelda, I think is in BC. But yeah, we have a bunch of Canadians here. That's really cool. You love more Canadians. I hope you don't mind though. My streams, I streams like exclusively in English, mostly because it's easier to get like a wider range of viewers and stuff. Because like in French, you're extremely limited. Oh, nice. I'm in Montreal, so like I'm in the I'm where the Canadians hockey team is. You fully bilingual? Nice. Yeah. That's the best though. Like I laughed so hard because like on my job, like the other day, there was like this kind of like they were presenting us what the self evaluation review thing is going to be, and they're going to use the results from that to kind of decide if you are like, not if you're getting like a pay increase, but rather like how much of a pay increase you're gonna get, and it covers like a wide variety of different things, mostly technical to what my job actually is. But one of them is being able to be fully bilingual, and it's not like something that they're expecting everybody to be, but they want people to move towards that. And like when they were presenting it to me, they got to that point, they were like, no, you're fine. Like for that specific part, like you cannot pretty much always write that you're fine. Like that wouldn't even be an issue. So that's kind of funny. So I'm very glad that I made the effort to practice my English as much as I did, because now it's like it's helping me out in spades. Juro Kurabe's story is now available. So from what I understand is like there's 13 different characters you can play as, and there's also like different time periods. So like there's like 3 different year, and also like apparently the story is like a branching path and stuff, and like you will advance in the story and then you'll get stuck. You won't be able to move forward until you complete another part of another story from another character, and that will like unlock more stuff from the original character you were playing. So like you have to kind of keep jumping around between the characters and stuff in the different eras. And yeah, so I'm kind of excited because it has like a branching story path kind of vibe to it. It's gonna be super nice. Having more than one language is always a boon. Agreed. Like hard agree. I would love to learn like a third language, but it's extremely difficult unless I go for like Spanish, for example, which is going to be a lot easier for me because of French, right? Or if I go like German, because it shares some kind of root with English, so it would make it not as hard. I mean, it's definitely hard, but it wouldn't be as hard as going for what I would like to go to, which is Japan. And I tried learning Japanese, and it's extremely difficult. Like it's so hard. I can't even imagine getting into stuff like Chinese, for example, right? Like it just seems impossible to me because of the French root. Yeah, exactly. So like Spanish, Portuguese, Italian is a lot easier because of the French. Like my girlfriend's trying to get into Italian herself, and she's like, so sometimes like I'll hear because she's using an app, right, to kind of like learn and stuff, and like I'll hear the word in Italian, and I can guess because of the French what the actual word is. Not all the time, mind you, but like very, very often I can. So that must make it like so much easier to learn, because like Japanese is like an entire different kettle of fish. It's completely different now. I wish I paid more attention to French class. Oh my god, dude. You see, that's the thing, right? Like French, I feel like English, even for me, English class was garbage. It was really, really bad. I feel like I learned most of it on my own, basically, like by watching a crap ton of TV show, movies, reading novels, video games was a huge part of this. So yeah, so like I kind of wish I had this same thing with Japanese, and it would be that easy. The problem with Japanese, it's like it's because there's like different kind of, there's like they use different languages and different words and different kind of like even like turn of phrase and stuff like that, depending on who you're talking to. Like there's kind of like a kind of like a very, very young kid way to talk, and then there's like a high school level way to talk, and it's different. And then there's like a young adult, and then there's like a more mature adult and stuff like that. So it's that's hard, because like if you watch an anime, like if you watch like a shonen, for example, that's like high school level, you can't really use that language in everyday life, because people are going to be like, why do you sound like a 15-year-old? It's super weird. It's very, very different than what we have for like English and French and whatever. So it's, yeah, that makes it like that much harder. English class was stupid basic, you know, exactly. Yeah, it was garbage. Someone on cross-country trip. Oh, nice. Yeah, that would have been super, super helpful. I didn't have that at all. I just like, I learned most of it on my own. Yeah, video games are like the best teacher. For real. Like especially if you're starting out, because it's so much easier. Like I started learning English on my own playing Diablo 1. Hey Johnny, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. So basically I would see like a book, right? And then it would say book, because I would mouse over the item, it would say book, you know, and it looked like a book. So I was like, oh, that's what it means. And then like a fireball, and then it would say fireball, and I was like, oh, I know what that means. So like over time, my vocabulary was really, really good with like D&D items, basically, like a sword, like a morning star, you know, like an axe. Like I was really good with those, but I was garbage with everything else. And then like over time I had to learn like all the rest of it. But like the first few things I learned were like fireball and that kind of stuff. StarCraft, oh dude, StarCraft, yeah, that was another good one. I loved StarCraft, even though I didn't understand a single thing of the story when I was a kid. I loved it though. And like over time I learned English, and I would love to go back to, because I haven't really kind of paid attention to the story of the first one, and I would love to go back and kind of like redo it, but as an adult, and kind of like understand a whole lot more of like all the intricacies in the kind of political stuff. I'm doing great, thank you. Super good. We're just meeting a new friend here, Exorus. Retro game night? I totally should. I probably should. My main problem is my PC is kind of garbage now, and anytime I stream a PC game, like either the stream lags or the game lags. Maybe it wouldn't be a problem with like StarCraft 1 because it's so old, but even like Fallout 4, I was lagging like crazy, and that game isn't that, like, it's pretty old, and it would still not like run well. If I don't stream at the same time, I'm good. I can play like PC games just fine, but it's the stream plus the game that just kills my PC. Yeah, I stream from my Switch and my PS5 now. I would love to like either get enough money to buy new parts for my PC. Originally what I wanted to do is I wanted to buy a second PC and use that as a streaming machine. Unfortunately, that's too expensive. So now it's either going to be I'm swapping out like a couple pieces in my PC and trying to make it work, or I just go for like a Series X with Game Pass, and then that way I can have like most of the games, right? Because I have a Switch, a PS5, and I would have Game Pass with the Series X. But that sucks because I have this massive library on Steam and I just can't use it really. So and then I could have like a Steam deck, right? But that's another like 700 something, and it's too expensive. It's too much. But that's exactly why I have to kind of like rely on other stuff. It sucks too because like at some point I had the money and I spent it, and the reason why I spent it is because like when I had it, it was not going to be enough to get what I wanted, like the pieces that I wanted in my PC and stuff, or buy a new PC because it was so expensive. It was like during the pandemic when the prices were nuts. Now the prices are going down pretty rapidly, it seems, but now I don't have any money anymore. Like, so yeah, it sucks, but whatever. I'll figure it out over time. Hopefully, maybe. Do we have enough for a stream radar? We should start a stream radar going. We were battling. What were we battling? Battling this. Ah. How was the rest of your stream, Johnny? Guys, if you don't know Johnny, you should definitely check Johnny out. What an awesome streamer. I was hanging out on his stream today, playing some Kirby, and having a blast, it seemed. You should definitely check out Johnny. Literally one of the best people on Twitch. Like Johnny and Willie are the goats. We're gonna beat Kirby tomorrow. What? Really? But cheaped out on the graphic cards, thinking, oh, I'll buy a better one in a year or two. Yeah. Wow, you got wrecked. Oh my God, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Damn. Yeah, that's too bad. Oh, menu? Oh. Protagonist selection. Meta chips. That sounds delicious. I'd love some meta chips. Mystery points? Uh-huh. Good.
Right.
Well deserved, my friend. Absolutely well deserved.
This again? What is going on?
Wait, what do you mean again?
Come on, Jiro. Let's go home.
Shiba-kun.
Move and then press A to talk to people, okay? Wait. What do you mean? Oh, I can just walk through the desks? Okay. Oh, even the people too. Unless I can like actually talk to someone. Okay.
What's up with you?
I just get this weird feeling sometimes. Like something's off.
What the?
Going to school, living my life. It's like I'm not supposed to be here.
You've seen too many movies, man.
I'm a ghost. Yes. Thought cloud. Sometimes when you learn about a specific person or thing, it will be added as a keyword. Press the X to open the thought cloud. Select contemplate the keywords. Consider. Select.
Shiba-kun's a bit of a class clown, but he's a good friend. I always talk to him about action flicks. Speaking of movies, I brought your video back. Thanks for letting me borrow it.
Already? I just lent it to you yesterday. You wasted no time.
Can you blame me? Giant robots, fights in the city? I was on the edge of my seat.
You sure love mecha, don't you, Jiro?
Some keywords can be used on other characters. Video tip has been added to the thought cloud. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
Here you go. Well, let me know if you have any others to recommend.
Sure, yeah. You've really turned into a movie buff, huh?
I'm liking the
Do you think
graphics.
it's
They're
too
so
much?
pretty.
Well, now that you mention it,
You're back. Oh,
I've been seeing stuff
Ginger.
in my dreams too.
Hey.
Yep, definite movie addiction. You're showing all the signs. Soon enough, you won't know the difference between fiction and reality.
Yeah,
I am so happy to see you,
I
Ginger.
think I've seen a movie about that.
Doing good. Thank you. Doing really good. So to catch you up on like what's going on, basically what this game is, but it's a visual novel kind of situation where like I can walk around and talk to people, and it's mostly that. But there's also like kind of real-time strategy battle